Hello guys, this is Steve and welcome to a new pickup video. And as you can see, we have a huge wall of PlayStation 2 games from Germany. So, as you know, I always show you gameplay, video, trailer and other stuff about the games. There's too many games today, so I'm just going to show you the game, maybe giving you a little comment about it, and that's it. So sorry for guys that enjoy having a little gameplay video in the corner, but I can't. It's going to take way too long. So let's start. So first we have Reckless, the Yakuza missions. So I don't know why, but it came in a platinum case, but it's an original game. I don't know, a black label game, like some people said. So yeah, it's a pretty fun game. It got a pretty bad critic. I'm sorry for the light. It got a pretty bad critic. I played it a bit. I haven't finished it yet, but it's decent. Like, it's not an awesome game, but it's decent. I like it. So here we have Wipeout Fusion. I'm not going to lie, this game disappointed me. I loved all the Wipeout game I have played, but for the first time I found a game that I really don't like in the series. Yeah, I'm sorry, Wipeout Fusion, not a bad game, but I think it's not a really good Wipeout. Zone of the Enders, pretty beat up cover here. So Zone of the Enders is considered to be a classic. It's made by Hideo Kojima. I have never played this series, so here we go, I have it. I haven't played yet, but it looks a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to this. WWE Crush Hour. So this is the same as Yakuza. It's a game that got a pretty bad critics. People say it's bad. And, you know, this kind of game with cars and pretty much weapons, and you have to destroy the others and stuff like that. It's not the best game in this, you know, type of racing game or whatever, arena game. But it's pretty fun, and yeah, I got the WWE Superstars. Some people say this is stupid. I think it's a pretty good idea, to be honest. I mean, it's pretty fun to have something with WWE Superstars that are not wrestling games. Gran Turismo 4 Prologue. So this may sound stupid. Why would you want the prologue of Gran Turismo 4? Well, it's because it was the only Gran Turismo game missing in my collection, so I played it. And I finished it, and to be honest, it was pretty fun. But yeah, if you paid, if you paid, I think it was 50 euros back in the day for this game or something like that. I mean, if you paid more than $2 for this game, it was a ripoff, but yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, and it got a DVD, so it's pretty nice. So here we have something we could call an hidden gem, Groove Rider. It's a game about small cars on circuit, you know, toy cars on circuit. And it's a really good game, but not a lot of content. I think it's an hidden gem though, but I could be wrong. I have to play more of it. But yeah, it's pretty damn fun. And pretty original at the same time. GTC Africa. So this is a really early title in the PlayStation 2 library. Not the best looking racing game at all, but it's decent, I guess. I mean, it's not that great, but it's playable, so yeah, I don't know. It's a decent game. Oh, and here, a game that is not decent at all, Guerrilla Strike. So this is a shmup. Yeah, a shoot 'em up game. So you may think, oh, so this is going to be a good game, this is going to be an expensive game, this is going to be the game you need in your collection. Not at all. This is not a good game. It's one of the worst game on the PlayStation 2, and I'm not even kidding. This shit is shovelware. It's really bad. Don't buy it. Oh, and it's not working properly. Like, I think it's like in level 5 or 6. There's no more music. Like, the music just cut and it never worked again. Like, wow, awesome game. Thank guys. So here we have a game I didn't know existed. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, so I know this exists, but Remix, I never saw that before in my life. Remix? What? So this is the same as the Dub Edition, but it has more cars, I believe, and maybe they patched the game because there were some bugs, some issue with the game, and they patched it, I don't know. But one thing I do know, the loading times are so long, it's crazy. The game by itself, the game is awesome, but the loading times are just stupid. Like, one loading time was like literally 30 seconds. I thought my PS2 was like freaking dead, but no, it was the game loading. 30 seconds, what the hell. But yeah, awesome game. And here we have MGS2 Substance. I don't know if you can read it, but here it says Ultimate Collector's Edition, because it came with a DVD. Pretty cool. I think it's a making of, not sure. Yeah, pretty nice. It's MGS2. Not my favorite. My favorite is still Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. But this is still a good game and a thing you need in your collection. So here we have, Midnight Club 1. So I'm not going to lie, I love Midnight Club 3, but I never played this one. So I tried it. I don't like it at all, but like at all, I don't like this game. Like, it's totally different, I really don't like it. Pretty bad in my opinion. And here we have the Dub Edition. So this is the game I knew from back in the day. And this is an awesome game. If you have never played Midnight Club 3, just do it. This is awesome. So here we have MX 2002 Ricky Carmichael. So this is basically an MX game, a motocross, supercross game from THQ. So basically it's just like the ATV versus MX game from THQ, but basically this is just MX, and it's really good, awesome soundtrack, the gameplay is fun. It's a really, really good game. Maybe one of the best game of MX, of motocross on the PlayStation 2. I love it. So here we have Rune. So Rune is a game I know from the PC. Yeah, guys, I played on PC back in the day. And on PC, the game is pretty good. Like, yeah, it's a pretty decent adventure game. On the PlayStation 2, though, it's a bit different. Like, it's still a good game, but if you have played the PC version, I don't think you're going to enjoy this PlayStation 2 version. Like, the graphics are not that great. I mean, they're not as good as the PC version. It controls weirdly with a controller, and I don't know, like the platform sections with a controller, it's a bit, I don't know. At the same time, it's an old game, so maybe just because the game is pretty old, so now I don't like it, and maybe if I play the PC version, I will not like it, but yeah, I don't know. It's still a good game, though. I played it for hours. It's still a good and decent game, but yeah, and loading time. I forgot about that, loading times. The game is always loading, like it's crazy how much loading time you have on this game. So here we have SmackDown, Just Bring It. So apparently for a lot of people, the SmackDown series is like the best pro wrestling series. To be honest, I've never played the SmackDown series. I think my first pro wrestling game was SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. And yeah, I never played the SmackDown game, so I played it, and I'm not going to lie, I didn't like it. Like, so many people online say this is like the ultimate wrestling game. Some people say, no, it's SmackDown Bring the Pain, so I think it's the game that came after this one. I just don't like it. The controls are so weird and I don't like it. Oh, and the graphics are not the best, obviously, because this is an early title of the PlayStation 2. Yeah, not a big fan. Sorry, guys. So, it's hard to reach all the games. So here we have Super Buster Move 2. So I'm in love with Buster Move on the PlayStation 1. It's one of my favorite game on the PS1. So I was like, oh my god, Buster Move 2 on the PS2, I need it. And I got it, I played it, and it's fun, it's a lot of fun, but I think I prefer the PlayStation 1 version. I could be wrong, but the PlayStation 1 version is an arcade port, and this one, I don't know, it doesn't look that much like an arcade port. I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm saying, but I'm not a huge fan of this one, to be honest. It's a good game, but I think the PS1 version is better. Just my opinion. So here we have Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. So I played Monkey Ball for the first time on the PlayStation Vita. I loved it, so I really wanted to take a look at other Monkey Ball game. So I found this one. It's a really good game. I loved it. It's way more easy, I think. It's way more easy than the PlayStation Vita version, especially because in this one you can choose what levels you want to do. So if you want to do only easy, not easy, the easiest levels to just, you know, continue the story and go to the next chapter, you can. You're not forced to do insane tracks or insane tricks to take a shortcut in a level or whatever. So it's a very good game. I really liked it. And if you don't know Super Monkey Ball, just play this one. But be aware, the cutscenes are really cringe. But like, what the hell? I mean, it's a Sega game, so yeah. I guess it's what you were thinking when you buy a Sega game. Cringe. The Getaway. So this is a game I didn't play it back in the day. So this is like the GTA of Sony, because it's made by Team Soho. Don't know if you can see it. So this is basically some kind of realistic version of GTA in London. Not a huge fan because the controls nowadays feels weird. I think back in the day it was a really good game, but right now it's pretty weird to play it. I don't know. And to finish with this side, we have Splinter Cell Platinum Edition. It's Splinter Cell, so I know the PS2 version is far from being the best for Splinter Cell, but I wanted it because Splinter Cell is really an awesome series, so I was like, I'm going to take it on PS2 anyway. So here we go, the first Splinter Cell, which might be my favorite because nostalgia, I suppose. I don't know. Really good game. It's a stealth game, if you don't know. It's made by Ubisoft, and I hope they do make a new one soon. I think I did all of them. I played all of the Splinter Cell. So let me put this back here. Here we go. And let's start with this one. So here we have Virtua Fighter 4. So Virtua Fighter 4, not a huge fan of it. I'm going to leave the camera here. Here we go. So Virtua Fighter 4, not a huge fan of the game. So it's the same thing. Online, people say Virtua Fighter 4 is a really good fighting game. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. And I don't like it. Well, it was logic, because in the end, I'm not a huge fighting guy. So of course I wasn't going to like it. But I don't know. I really thought I was going to love it and be a diehard fan of Virtua Fighter 4, just like I'm a fan of Tekken 5 or Soul Calibur 2. Even though I don't like fighting games, I love Soul Calibur and Tekken. But no, Virtua Fighter 4, it's just too technical for me. I just don't like it. And I also don't like the characters. I love the characters, the chara design in Soul Calibur and Tekken. But Virtua Fighter, I'm sorry, but no, I don't like it. But I guess it's still a good game, but just not my thing. 24 Hour, the game. So this is a really an hidden gem. If you don't know, it's made by Sony. It's a third-person shooter in the universe of the famous series 24. It's really, really good. It's really fun. I had just started the game. I haven't finished it yet. Really good, and I'm really looking forward to play more of it. Really nice. So this is not a game, so it's funny. This is EJ Club World. So this is a software to make your own electronic music on your PlayStation 2. This is not a joke. It's really a software to make music with your PlayStation 2. If you have time, look on YouTube. Some people put their creation on YouTube. You can make really good music with it, like it's really insane. But be aware, the software really needs a lot of training. There's a lot of buttons, of menus and whatever. You really need to be dedicated to it if you want to make good sounds and everything, but it's really worth it. It's really, really nice. I really like it. But I don't have the time yet to use it. But it can be really fun. Enter the Matrix, Platinum. So this is a game everybody say it's bad, it's really, really bad. One of the worst licensed game on the movie license game on the PlayStation 2 and whatever. Back in the day, I really liked this game, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy it again and I'm going to replay it and I will see if it's shit or not. So I just played 5 minutes. At the moment I just played like 5 minutes of the game and it was fun. Like, I know it's silly when you give, you know, when you're jumping on an enemy, you're just kicking him and his body's flying in the level. Like, it's stupid, but oh my god, I love it. It's so much fun. There's a lot of things in the game that maybe are glitches, maybe are bugs, but oh my god, it's so much fun to see it. I really like it. But like I said, I only play 5 minutes, so I will have to wait. I will have to play more of the game to know if it's really that bad or not. But yeah, for me, it was a fun game. Not a good game, but it was fun. A game that I didn't know at all, Battle Engine Aquila. Yeah, so you are playing as some kind of insect robot or whatever, and yeah, basically the game is you in a robot doing missions. It looks pretty decent. Blowout. So this looks like to be a really cheap Metroidvania or something. The graphics are not very, very good, I'm not going to lie, but it's decent. I think it was a really low budget game, you know, the type of game you found for 10 euros in store, brand new back in the day. It's decent. It's not that awesome or whatever, but it's decent. K&D, Operation Video Game. So this is a bad game. I'm just going to say it right now. This is a really bad game. It's a really bad platformer and whatever. It's not only platform, it's also like adventure or something. The game by itself is bad, but it's really a really good K&D game. I love Kids Next Door, and this is, you know, a really good game. It's really using the universe of K&D pretty good. It's a lot of fun. You have all the characters, all the locations, all the weapons, all the villains. It's so good to be part of K&D, you know, in this game. Even though it's a bad game, it's so much fun for me to be inside the universe of Kid Next Door. So it's a bad game, but I want to like it. Just because I'm a fan of the show. Dark Summit. So Dark Summit is basically the answer from THQ to Electronic Arts about SSX. So this is a snowboard game, and like it says here, it's a snowboard adventure game. Because yeah, it's a snowboard game with a story mode, which is pretty strange, I think. How are you going to make a story in a snowboard game. Well, you will have to play it, guys, but it's a pretty good and pretty decent game. It's not really the same as SSX3 or something. It's different and maybe not that as good as SSX, but still a really decent game. Really like it. Devil Kings. So you may not know Devil Kings, but this is in fact the prequel to Sengoku Basara, and I think this game is going to cost a lot of money in the future, because people don't know that this is Sengoku Basara. So for now it's just sitting on shelf, no one wants it. Devil Kings, even though it's made by Capcom, but yeah. So yeah, a game that I got for really cheap, and it's almost brand new, almost mint, and it's basically the same thing as Sengoku Basara. It's just like Soul Edge, no, not Soul Edge, Soul Blade on PS1, that after that became Soul Calibur. This is the same thing. It was Devil Kings, and then it becomes Sengoku Basara. Yeah. Pretty good game. If you know Sengoku Basara, basically you know Devil Kings. It's the same thing. Driving Emotion Type S. So this is a racing game made by Squaresoft. So I was really excited about playing this game, but oh my god, this is not as good as I wanted it to be. So basically the game got some kind of Gran Turismo vibe, kind of, like in the music or whatever, and the controls are so bad. It's so slippery. It's like someone put soap on the road. It's just stupid. I just don't like the controls. I think the game by itself seems to be very good, but I really don't like the controls. And well, a racing game, you know, without good controls, it's just a waste of time. So yeah, I really want to like this game, but yeah, maybe I should try to play it with a wheel. Maybe with a wheel it's good. I don't know. So here is another game I didn't know existed. Dropship United Peace Force by Sony. Yeah. So basically it's a game that you are playing with vehicles. I don't know if you're going to play with those tanks, but basically in the beginning of the game you are playing with the carrier. It looks decent, but I think I know why it's a Sony game that no one knows. It doesn't seem to be that much of a game. Like, it's probably fun, but yeah, just average. Oh yes, so here we have Grandia 2, one of my favorite RPG back in the day. I didn't play it on the PlayStation 2, I played it on the Dreamcast, but oh my god, it's here on the PlayStation 2, I'm so happy. I love this game. This is a game that I will always love. The music, the characters, the fighting. I love everything in this game. It's so damn good. If you don't know Grandia 2, just play it. Hit Seeker. So this is basically the Ace Combat of Codemasters. It's decent. Yeah, nothing else. It's just a plain game. Yeah, it's good. Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy in Platinum. So this is the first Jak and Daxter when the game was more like a platformer than a shooting game. It's really good. It's Jak and Daxter. You probably all know this game. Oh my god, this is one of my all-time favorite. And yeah, this is, as you can see here, it's a UK version, but it was sold by a German seller, so yeah. So yeah, it's a 007 James Bond Nightfire. Basically my favorite FPS, my favorite first-person shooter on this generation. I love this game. The multiplayer is so good. The story is pretty good too, the weapons, everything, the gadgets, everything is so good in this game. For me, this is like one of the best James Bond game, a masterpiece, I love it. Killswitch, maybe some kind of hidden gem, I don't know. Not a lot of people are talking about this game. So this is a third-person shooter from Namco, and I love Namco. It's just a third-person shooter, a game that may look generic by now, but it was pretty new for back in the day. It was pretty new. So yeah, you have a cover system, you can hide and everything, just like in modern third-person shooter. And yeah, that's why this game back in the day was pretty damn cool, because it was really new. Really liked it, and it come with a demo disc, a bonus disc with a demo of SOCOM 2 and Siphon Filter Omega Strain. Pretty nice. So here we have Micro Machines. So this is basically a racing game, a top-down racing game with toy cars. It's pretty damn fun, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I think in the genre you have better options than Micro Machines on the PlayStation 2, but it's still a really good game. And to finish with this side, we have Midnight Club 2. So this is the same. I haven't played this game before because I only know the series for Midnight Club 3. This is so damn good too. I still prefer Midnight Club 3. I think Midnight Club 3 was really ahead of this one. It was really more polished and everything. It was really more everything. But Midnight Club 2 got a really interesting thing. Basically, the characters you are fighting, you know, the other racers, they looks like, I don't know how to say that, they looks like characters, you know what I mean? Like, they looks like video game characters. When in Midnight Club 3, the people you are fighting, you are racing against, they are just normal people, you know, they have nothing special. Here, they really have a character design, they really have something, you know, they really seems original, different, unique. And yeah, the characters in this game are really good, and they all have a little intro playing when you meet them for the first time. It's pretty damn good. I really like it too. I think Midnight Club 3 is better, but if you haven't played this one, just do it. It's really good. So let's continue. We are here, Tourist Trophy by Polyphony Digital. So basically it's Gran Turismo with bikes, and it's really good. I love it. In some way I may like this one more than Gran Turismo in some way. It's really good. If you like Gran Turismo 4, guys, just play this game. This is so good and no one is never talking about it. Really love Tourist Trophy. Rayman Raving Rabbids. So this is basically a compilation of mini games. It's really good, it's really fun, and I think this is the best one in the series. I think it's this one, the first one. It's silly, it's stupid, but damn, it's so much fun. Soul Calibur 2. I love this game. I love this game so much. I think this is, with Tekken 5, the fighting games I have played the most. I love this game. The characters, the music, the location. It's so good. The Weapon Master mode is so good. And this is the PlayStation 2 version, so you can play with Heihachi from Tekken. This is so damn good. Soul Calibur 2, one of the best fighting games of the modern era. Loved it. And here we have Soul Reaver 2, a classic made by Eidos and Crystal Dynamics. This is a classic. I loved the first one on the PlayStation 1, but I have never played Soul Reaver 2, so I cannot tell you how good it is compared to the first one, but I know for sure this is going to be awesome. This is a classic. Soul Reaver, what a series. Maybe one day we will have Soul Reaver 3, but I don't think it's going to happen. Or a remaster, that could be nice. So here we have Smugglers Run 1, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, and Smugglers Run 2. So basically you're some kind of drug dealer, and you have to ship drugs to your whatever, to your customer or whatever. It's pretty interesting concept, I guess, like being a drug dealer in a car doing races to... I don't know. To be honest, it's pretty hard to explain Smuggler's Run, but yeah, it's the kind of game, you know, that is made by Rockstar, by the way, that most people forgot about, and I think it's decent. I haven't played Smuggler's Run 2, but I only played the first one, but the first one is decent. Not that great, and I'm going to be honest, it's not that good for a Rockstar game, but it's not that bad either. I like it. I like the idea of shipping drugs with your car, doing races and whatever to ship drugs, but yeah, I don't know. I have to play more of it. Sonic Heroes. So this is a game I always heard good things about, and so I was like, okay, I'm going to play it. So I started playing it, and it's pretty good. I'm not going to lie, it's pretty good. So basically you're playing with 3 characters, and you have different teams. So like, I think this is the team Sonic, and you have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, but you also have other... I don't know if you can... Oh, yeah, you can see it here on the back. So, yeah, it's Team Sonic. Here you have Team Rose with Amy, Big, and... I don't know her name. Creamy? I don't know her name. I'm sorry. Team Chaotix and Team Dark. Because if you are... Oh, you can see it, sorry. Because if you're edgy, you obviously want to play Team Dark with Shadow... I don't remember her name, Rouge the Bat, I think, and the robot, and I'm not sure of his name anymore, Omega something? I always forgot his name. But yeah, it's a really good game. I only played the first 2 levels, but it's pretty good. I'm really looking to play this game. And here we have another Sonic. We have the Sonic Mega Collection Plus. So this is basically the Sonic from the Mega Drive, or the Genesis if you are American, put into an emulator for the PlayStation 2. So basically you can play Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D, Sonic Spinball, the Robotnik Min Bin Machine, and yeah, that's it. You can play then the Game Gear version, and you have some secret games you can unlock. Yeah, secret games like Comic Zone. It's a pretty good compilation, but I have one thing to say. I'm not sure, but I think this compilation is playing the 50 Hertz version of a game, the PAL version of a game, and as everybody know, old games like Sonic are way better in 60 Hz, and they are made to be played in 60 Hz. So if this compilation only have 50 Hz games, this is really a shame. But it's still a good compilation, but it's a shame. The Italian Job, so this is a movie-based game. It's decent. Everything is playing inside a car. It's basically like a rip-off of Driver, like, you know, like they take the Driver game from the PS1 and they put the Italian Job movie theme on it. It's decent. It's not that bad. No One Lives Forever. So this is one of my all-time favorite first-person shooter, and it has been ported to the PlayStation 2, and this is really cool. Of course, the controls are not as good, as precise as the PC version, but it's still a really, really good game. So if you haven't played it, play it on the PS2. It's cheap, at least for now it's cheap, and it's a really awesome game. Thunderhawk by Core Design and Eidos. This is basically, once again, a game that wants to be like the new Ace Combat. It's pretty good. I think it's way better than the other game I show you. I think this is a way better game. And yeah, basically you are just in the sky fighting, and yeah, it's nothing special, to be honest. Just if you've played Ace Combat, you played them all, basically. but it's still a good game. Rainbow Six Lockdown. So I played a lot of Rainbow Six game back in the day, but I've never played this one, Lockdown, so I'm looking forward to play it. I tried it a bit, it was fun, but I don't know yet. I just played the first mission, like 10 minutes or something, just to see if the game was working properly, and it looks pretty good. We will see that. And to finish, guys, we have 3 games. We have the Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, Tony Hawk's Project 8, and Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. So yeah, 3 Tony Hawk's games. So why? Well, basically, I love Tony Hawk's game on the PS1, but I've never played Tony Hawk's on the PS2. I never played them. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to play all of them. I'm going to play all the Tony Hawk's on the PS2. And basically, I got those 3 to start. So I haven't played all of them yet. Of course, I only start playing American Wasteland, and I'm not sure if I like it or not, to be honest. I don't know, I really need to play more of it, but for what I saw of the game, the fact that you can create your own skater and everything is a pretty good idea, and the fact that you are free roaming in the city is also pretty good. But I'm not sure if I like the controls or not, so I will have to play more of it. But yeah, it seems interesting. It seems to be a good evolution of the series from the PlayStation 1, but I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know, but yeah, it looks good. And then I haven't tried those 2 games, but I guess it's going to be fun. And I know I'm still missing a lot of Tony Hawk's game. I think you have Pro Skater 3 and Pro Skater 4 on the PS2, and also other Tony Hawk's game. But yeah, I'm going to start with those 3. And I will see if I like it or not, and maybe I will or I will not get the other Tony Hawk's game. Yeah. So here we go, guys. This was my huge arrival of PlayStation 2 games from Germany. I'm sorry if the video takes too long and everything, but yeah, I try to do my best. As always, I try to give you a little comment about what I'm thinking about the game. And yeah, if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to like it if you wish. And if you want to say something about this video, about the games I showed you, or just talking about what you got recently, you can do it in the comment section. Well, thank you guys for being here, thank you guys for watching this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.